Okay, Ben is going to tell us about his project that he did for the History Club for Sodalitas. Go ahead, Ben, tell us about it.
Well, on the morning of September 11th, there were 4 planes that were hijacked by 19 Al-Qaeda members. They were suicide bombers, and they wanted to kill people because we were allies with Israel, and they thought that Israel was killing their people. So, at 8:46 a.m., no, I messed up.
No, it's okay. That's when it hit. The first one hit.
This plane left Logan Airport from
Where
Boston,
do you know? Yeah, from Boston.
from Boston, and was heading this way towards Los Angeles, but instead the hijackers took over the plane and they came right into the World Trade Center. And the hijackers, they hit that exact spot because they knew that if they hit there, more people would die. The North Tower, 17 minutes later, another plane hit the South Tower. And then this one was burning for 56 minutes. The South Tower was burning for 56 minutes, and then it collapsed. And the North Tower was burning for 102 minutes and then collapsed.
Even though the North Tower was hit first?
Yes.
Okay.
And here are all the different World Trade Centers. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Do you remember what we learned about Building 3?
Building 3.
What was it? Do you remember what it was?
Building 3.
Oh, it was a Marriott hotel.
Oh, yeah. World Trade 1, 2, and 7 collapsed, and all the other World Trade Centers were taken down due to major damage. And now there is a memorial. There's a memorial called
Tribute
in the Light.
Tribute of Lights.
Tribute of Lights. And there was a church right by where everything was when everything got damaged and everything. But this church didn't have even a broken window, and it proves that God's house is protected.
What year was that church built in?
It was built in 1876.
It was? Okay. And then, what's the name of the church?
The name of the church is St. Paul's Cathedral.
Okay.
Okay, so after the people in the South Tower saw that this one got hit, most people got away.
A lot of them did.
A lot of them did. And
do you remember how many people?
And most of the people ran on Broadway Street.
They ran north up to on Broadway, yeah.
North on Broadway Street. And here is the Hudson River, right here, and this is the Battery Park. And the Statue of Liberty was more this way. And here's the Wall Street District. And World Trade Center Plaza, of course. Times Square was this way.
It was actually north, yeah. It was more, I think, north this way. There we go.
And the U.S. Post Office is right here.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I did this project was I got a sponge and did blue paint and dabbed it around to make it look like real water. And then I did the same for the land. And then in our garage we found 2 cardboard boxes. I spray painted them, and I took black paint and did the windows. And the airplane is made out of air dry clay. We painted it to make it look.
Let me see the airplane. Can you?
We painted it to make it look like the American Airlines plane, because that was the one that hit the North Tower.
Let me see it real close. That's pretty cool. Okay, very good.
And the North Tower flames are made out of tissue paper, and I forgot to do some facts. There were around 900 children not 900, 3,000 children who lost their parents in the attack.
They lost like one parent, at least one parent.
At least one parent. And there were 90 other citizens of different countries in the World Trade Center.
Actually, it was more than 90. What it was, just so that we make it clear for this video, is that there were 90 countries. There were citizens from 90 different countries, but some of them could have had more than one. You know, like Brazil might have had 15, I don't know. So it was more than 90 people. No, you said there was 90 citizens from other countries. There's 90 countries.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this was all planned by the leader of Al Qaeda, Osama bin Laden. And at first, he denied responsibility of the attacks, but then later he I don't know what to say.
He accepted the responsibility, or he claimed it.
And in May of 2010, the Navy SEALs killed him, and now Osama bin Laden's dead.
Okay.
And
Any other facts about the actual date besides the two planes that hit the World Trade Center that you remember?
there were two other planes that were hijacked on the same day. One hit the Pentagon, and the other one.
Where was the Pentagon?
The Pentagon is in Washington, D.C. It's a military base. And then there was another plane that was being hijacked that was believed to be heading towards the White House or the Capitol. And once people found out that other planes had been hijacked and crashed into buildings, passengers attempted to take over the plane, and eventually they succeeded, and eventually the plane was intentionally crashed in a field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania.
Very good. I'm trying to think, was there anything else? It's, by the way, a great project. You put a lot of hard work into it. A lot of history goes there. I think it was a great choice. Here's the events of September 11th, 2001. Okay, I think that's awesome. And by the way, so this was basically you had to do a project, a historic event project, and then to determine whether you could get into the club, it had to be shown that it was to scale. It had to be shown that the events that you talk about are accurate. It had to be shown that the places, the landmarks, and everything were accurate. So the question is, the name of the club is called Sodalitas, which is a Latin word referring to history. People that are interested, like historians. And my question to you, Ben, is did you make it into the club or not?
What?
Did you make it into?
Yes, I made it to the club.
Okay, congratulations. Good job.